Okay, so we just set up all of our problems, and now let's go into the second part. Let's solve out for our problems. So we still have to find out what these quantities are. Well, I'm still trying to find out what my applied force is for the first problem, page number 1. So let's work on this. Let's try to figure out what our applied force is. So this is what I'm trying to find. I'm trying to find what my applied force is. Okay, so that being said, hey, you know what? Of these two equations, I know that applied force is here, so I want to just isolate this. So let's drop this down minus our frictional force. Do we have frictional force? Oh, wait a minute. I don't have this over here. But look at this. These are our frictional force formulas, right? So we have Fk, our kinetic friction is equal to the coefficient of kinetic friction times the normal force. I'm just going to take this formula and write this down here. Okay, so my given information, I'm not given my kinetic friction force, but I am given mu k. And I have mu k in this formula over here, so let's just do a simple substitution. I'm just going to say, hey, we know that this is Fk. And we know that Fk is equal to mu k times Fn. I'm given my mu k, my coefficient of kinetic friction, so that's a piece of information that I could possibly work with. So let's do a substitution here. Let's say that, being that we know that kinetic friction is equal to mu k times Fn, I'm just going to write that in. So mu k times Fn, and that's equal to 0. So all I did here was, we know that Fk is equal to mu k times Fn. So all I did was a simple substitution and just drop this down. Another way that we could look at this is this. I could just erase this. And this is all we're simply looking at. We have Fk. Instead of writing Fk, I wrote down mu k times Fn over here. Okay, so we just did our simple substitution. Once again, we're looking for our applied force. Okay, so let's just drop this down again. All right, so we have our applied force minus our mu k. Oh, that's given information. Times our normal force. Oh, wait a minute. I don't have normal force over here. Oh, so if I have two unknowns, if I don't know what the normal force is, how am I supposed to solve out for our applied force? Hey, we have a bottleneck right now. I can't do anything right now. And that's when we come to our other equation. I'm just going to sidestep over here. So being that we have a bottleneck, we have two unknowns, that's a good indicator to me. I want to be looking at our other equation. Look at that. We have normal force right there. So let's try to find out what our normal force is. Oh, wait a minute. We have normal force minus force due to gravity, and we have our force due to gravity value right now. So I'm just going to do that substitution. And if we add 245 to both sides of our equation, we see that our normal force is equal to 245 newtons. Look at that. I have my normal force. And I could just plug that in right over here. Okay, so all I have to do is a little simple algebra here, and we could just figure out what our applied force is equal to. So I'm just going to plug it in the calculator right now. Add 49 both sides of the equation. And we get our applied force is equal to 45 newtons, and that is our final answer.